Hey guys, my name is Sharon and welcome to my YouTube channel, Beat the PTE. And in today's class, we'll be discussing about a topic from the PTE listening section, which is highlight incorrect words, guys. So this is one of the simplest tasks in the listening section because it's literally like you're playing a game. Yeah, it's basically you'll be listening to the audio and you'll be clicking on the incorrect words. All right? So make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell notification icon so that you'll get notified as soon as we post videos weekly. So let's just dive straight into it, guys. On your test day, you'll be smacked across a computer screen similar to this, where you would be given a sort of like a small text in the PTE listening section, and you will hear a small audio. Generally, it does give you around like 3 seconds before the audio plays so that you can compose yourself. All right. So you'll be coming across 2 to 3 questions of these question type. What you will be doing in these questions, you'll be listening to the audio and you'll be reading it through your reading or skimming across the text, right? So this question not only contributes to your listening score but also to your reading score as well. So this is not an important question when compared to write from dictation and summarize spoken text, which have a majority of the questions being repeated from our question bank. Check out the website below, which is linked in the description for more information. All right. But this is a simple task, guys. I don't want you guys to lose marks on listening and reading section, where this task is relatively very simple if you have the strategy down. Okay? So the thing about this question is that it carries negative marking. Alright? So PT is smart, right? They know if a question can be taken advantage of. So they have placed it in such a way that there is a sort of marking criteria that counter negates the negative side of this question, or the a loophole of the question, if you might want to know. All right. So comment down below which other questions in the PTE academic exam have negative marking as well, apart from highlight incorrect words. All right. So some students might be thinking, if there was no negative answer, just think about it, guys. So let's say that you have 5 incorrect words, and instead of like listening to the audio, if you click on every single word as the incorrect one, if there is no negative marking, obviously you would have, out of all the words that you have selected, you would have obviously selected the incorrect words. So you were supposed to be given those points. Around 5 to 7 marks will be allocated for those. But that is not the right, it beats the purpose of the question, right? So that's why there is negative marking. So how is the marking criteria on this one? So every correct word that you select, you will get 1 mark added to it. And for every incorrect word that you select or click on, will be deducted 1 point. And also keep in mind, guys, if you fail to identify the incorrect word, you will also get -1 for that sort of word. All right. But the positive side of this is that you don't get negative marks on this. The maximum or the minimum mark that you can get in these sort of questions is a big fat 0. So what do I mean by this? So if you're one of the smart guys or smart students who select all the words in the question, so instead of getting like maybe -25, you get a 0. Okay? So that's this scoring criteria. In summary, you get +1 for every single word that you locate in the audio, and you get -1 for the words that you highlighted incorrectly and for the words that you have failed to locate the incorrect words. All right. So the biggest tip that I always advise my students is to active listen. So as soon as the audio starts, there will be a time frame, maybe around like 3 to 5 seconds, which I don't remember properly, for you to compose yourself. I always tell my students to listen to the audio and follow the audio with your mouse pointer. In other words, when the audio starts, start off with the pointer and click the word that is which is incorrect, apart from the audio which you just heard. All right, so we do have a sample question, guys. This is not a repeated question because PTE tends to have a tendency to change these questions because there is a huge set of literature or text that they can go and refer to. It's not that difficult to generate new material for this, but the thing is that for retail lectures, summarize spoken text, describe image, summarize written text, and essays, their question bank and their approach of sample answers is very limited in that scope. They cannot revise those questions regularly, all right, because they need to spend a lot of amount of investment on their R&D in order to update their question bank. I understand that's the reason that majority of the questions, around like 12 questions in the PTE exam, have repeated frequency, like most repeated frequent questions. But this question in particular, highlight incorrect word, PTE tends to change these questions a lot. So there is no question bank for this. The more you practice, and the audio that we provide you with on our website and the PTE software, that you can practice these sort of questions so that you can nail down the strategy. So I always tell my students it's like practically like a listening game, right? So what I want you guys to do is I will read out the text for you. What you need to do is locate the incorrect words which are spelled, which are incorrect in the given text, apart from the one that you listen in the audio. All right, and generally for any given amount of questions, there will be generally 5 to 7 incorrect words that will be in the audio. All right, but the thing is that the strategy, blindly follow it holistically. Okay, so before the audio starts, pace yourself and go along with the audio with the mouse pointer and click on the words that have been incorrectly selected, all right, or incorrect words in the given text below apart from the audio. All right, so 3 seconds on the clock, guys, so that you can pace yourself. 3, 2, 1, and here's the audio. I think the importance of creativity today really reflects a fundamental shift in the nature of economy. You know, in the old days, wealth was created because in the industrial era, you manufactured something, you got economics of scale. You had a long production runs, you were really efficient. You know, you could get a Model T, any color, just so long as it was black, right? So there was standardization, and there was a whole set of assumptions about how to manage, how to create an organization, you know, a typical kind of hierarchical organization, to make sure that things ran smoothly. Well, that may be great for a relatively stable era of history, relatively stable. But now things are fundamentally unstable, and so we need less economies of scale and more economies of discovery, which means that the management approach, the organizational approach, has got to shift as well. Alright, guys, I hope you guys have identified the incorrect words in the text below. So basically, on following my text, you should have been able to locate 7 incorrect words we'll see what the 7 incorrect words are. All right, before going into and looking into the solutions, make sure that you have noted down, since you can't literally click on the screen and highlight the incorrect words. What I recommend you to do is note down the incorrect words and we'll compare the answers. All right. Okay. So the ones that are highlighted are the incorrect words, and in the brackets is the word or the audio which you would have just heard. All right. The first word is rift. That was the incorrect word, guys, because in the audio you would have heard the word shift. All right. The second word is everything, but the audio which you would have heard is something. The third word is effective, but the audio which you would have heard is efficient. The fourth one is centralization, but the audio has mentioned standardization. And the fifth one, presumptions, but the audio has mentioned as assumptions instead of presumptions. All right. And the sixth one, you would have heard fundamentally, and functionally is the incorrect word in this text. And the last, seventh one, guys, you would have heard the word discovery and more economies of discovery, but the word that is incorrect is recovery in the text. I hope you guys got these questions and incorrect words correctly. So comment down below on how many of these incorrect words that you were able to identify. There are multiple videos and practice questions on our website. Please check them out for more information. So that's it for today's class, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope you guys picked up some strategies for tackling this question, though it's not that important when compared to other questions like write from dictation and summarize spoken text in the listening section. This is a question which is really easy. It's just like a computer listening game which you're just playing with the computer. All right. So for those of you who are visiting or viewing our video for the first time, we offer 3 different packages for our premium members. So we offer $30, $50, and $120 study packs, which will include our question bank. All right. So the $30 will give you access to our question bank along with our most repeated questions for 2 weeks, while the $50 question bank will give you access for 4 weeks and $120 will give you access for 12 weeks. All right, it's the same material and everything. The only difference is the access period to our question bank. We have a sample question bank available on our website. Do check it out. For more information, don't hesitate to contact us or leave down a comment down below about what you think about today's class, guys. And basically, we are trying to work on a video tutorial class which will be around $100, but the value that you get out of these classes is unbeatable, guys. So we'll be providing, or we are creating, a video course that provides the exact material, the exact questions, the exact strategies that you need to tackle down every single question, along with the templates which are really dynamic, where you can incorporate in your answers and help you achieve your cool 79 plus or 65 plus on your next PTE exam. So comment down below whoever is interested in those that video online class, which we will be providing most likely in mid-February. And if you like this video, make sure that you leave a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, the other button seems to be working out very well. But if you love this video, and please do recommend to your friends and subscribe to our YouTube channel in the link in the description below. And that's it for today's class, guys, and you guys have a good one. Cheers.